All right. She's going ham on it today.
Okay. Late night. I'm kidding. Are you peeking? So was you this whole time?
Dude, I'm not used to using a condenser with narration, man.
So, that was a nice beat.
Short
Hey,
chord.
oh my gosh. That was a nice beat, Sam. That was a really nice beat.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, it's all right. It was one of my throwaway ones, actually.
It was just one of my
Dang.
throwaway
We feel
ones.
honored, Sam, that you chose to show us one of your throwaway ones.
Okay, can we explain
Thanks,
what's going on here?
Yeah, welcome back to Room 101, people. Just welcome back. First off, Sam wants to explain what's going on here. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. So, okay, for those of you who are watching, as you can tell, we are not in our usual habitat. Well, actually, that's kind of weird. We are back at Sam's place.
habitat.
Yes, we're back at Sam's place. Our
Here we are.
normal habitat.
We're back.
Anyways, yeah, we're back at Sam's place. Why are we back here, Sam?
Well, so some of you may know this guy named Josh.
As you can tell, he's here. He's not here.
He's
today.
not here. And
He might be replaced
Sorry,
forever and ever and ever.
yeah, Lauren, this is my sister.
Yeah.
Say hello.
First off, welcome.
Hello, I'm the sister. TM.
TM.
Who? TM.
Trademark.
Oh.
Trademark.
Oh, okay. We don't have enough money for those yet.
Yes, we don't.
Well, so Josh couldn't make it.
Why couldn't Josh make it, Sam?
Dude, beats the heck out of me. Apparently, he's sick.
Apparently. He went to
Apparently.
Disneyland.
No. Allegedly, he's sick.
Allegedly. What does allegedly mean?
Just Googled it later.
All right. Anyways.
But so not that Lauren was like a
Backup, last choice.
backup, but we were
Last
gonna have
minute.
her on eventually. It just happened a lot quicker than we thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah, so today we were planning to actually, get this all done. But Josh said no.
Josh said no. He said, "I'm done with the group. I'm leaving the band."
He said, I just can't today, boys. And we're
Actually, I
like,
kicked
you know
him
what?
out.
Josh is no longer with the company.
Yes.
Amen. Yes.
Sorry, Josh.
Sorry, Josh.
No, I'm not.
I hope you
sorry.
listen to this, Josh. I hope you listen.
No, he will. Oh, I wish I was there. That's my seat. He'll be like, "It's not your seat anymore."
It's okay. He just has the mics and the wires, and yeah, it's fine.
He'll be back.
He will be. Not worry. Next week we will have another guest. Oh yeah, Lauren, want to introduce yourself even more?
You're
So-
our first female guest.
Yes, you are. You were not going to be, but you are.
I'm sorry. Who was the honor originally going to go to?
You'll probably see her next episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm Lauren. I'm Sam's sister, older sister. I look
Wow.
much younger than he does.
Actually, I'm older.
No, he's not. I was born first, therefore I'm older. That's how it works. Anyway, I don't know what should I tell them?
Well, we brought Lauren's name up a couple times in a couple podcasts before.
Yeah.
Did you say my name?
Yes, we said Sam's
We did?
sister's Lauren, and then
We
we
did?
exposed a lot of
I
things.
don't think so. Because I listened to the one. Well,
She doesn't listen to all of them.
I
so
do.
She can't.
I listen to them.
She can't.
I'm
can't
just a
say
little. I'm
anything.
a little behind, but that's because I've been gone a lot. But anyway, I listened to the one when you talked about musicals that you were in high school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I got a little tiny shout out because Samuel mentioned that I was in the musical at school, and he just got roped into it because he had to wait for me because I was his ride.
So if it
So
wasn't,
basically, I am the muse. I'm the reason that he does what he does. I am. There would be no podcast without me. That's what I determined.
Sam, she's kind of pushing it. She's kind of pushing it. Sam. Should we still keep her on or what?
Overly confident, bro.
I'm
She's
just
so she is your
kidding.
sister.
That's good.
Anyways, We will. So, Lauren,
Yes.
what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like
Nice.
What'd you say?
Nice. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks.
You'll learn. He likes to interrupt people.
A lot.
It's okay. I get it. I like to hike.
Ooh,
I like to do yoga and exercise. I like to hang out with people.
Oh.
wow.
I like to read. I taught English last year.
Oh, yeah.
Where? High school? Junior
What?
high?
Junior high.
Junior high.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah. Honestly, I almost didn't survive, but then I did because I am strong.
I am true.
What was hard about it?
Um,
Was it the work or was it the people?
it was both. I mean, 7th and 8th graders kind of feel like they know everything. And they have no problem telling you. They love gaslighting you, like, you never taught us this.
You suck.
Yeah.
Okay, define.
I loved them. I love them, but it was difficult every day.
Okay, define that word, gaslighting. How do you define that? Because I feel like I'd be using it wrong a lot.
Well, I feel like it's a buzzword in today's society, so I don't know if it's like the best word to use, but to me, gaslighting is when people speak in a manipulative way with the intent to make you think something that's not true.
So what Tupo does to all of us all the time.
Like what? Explain.
I don't want to get into details.
So Sam's just hungry. That's why he's kind of acting like this right now. Just letting you all know. But yeah, welcome, Lauren.
Thank you.
Room 101. We're glad to have you here.
Happy to be here.
Honestly, like Sam said, you are the first female, and we like to ask a couple questions because a lot of our listeners want to know another point of view because it's just been guys.
How many siblings do you have?
Me?
No,
Yeah.
I have one.
How many kids do you have?
I have 0.
Oh.
No, don't ask that. How many?
Okay.
Watch yourself, man. That's my sister.
I know. Can't ask that. Anyways, yeah, Lauren.
You said questions, so you gotta ask her questions.
I'm ready.
I'm trying to pick a good one, but at the same time, I don't want to be. So, Lauren, how was your summer? Like, did you enjoy your summer?
I did. I had a great summer. It was very busy. I kind of overbooked myself, but it was a fun time. Went to a lot of different states this summer.
Dang, where'd you go?
Spent some time in Las Vegas, Nevada with my cousin. Spent some time in Nauvoo, Illinois, doing theater. Spent some time.
Whoa, theater!
Wow!
Oh, snaps,
Yeah!
theater! Wow.
I said that because I am the thespian.
The what?
She keeps using words we don't know.
Oh my gosh.
A thespian?
A lesbian?
No.
I heard that too.
No.
I heard that too.
Oh, I knew it.
I'm kidding.
As soon as the word came out of my mouth, I knew that joke.
Okay,
was gonna
explain
be
that word
made.
because I'm not gonna lie.
A thespian is a person who does theater. It's not hard.
What are you counting on your fingers now? I thought we were counting places.
I thought I was counting places too. Then thespian came up, and I was like, thespian?
All right.
Question
Okay.
mark.
Moving on. I brought that up to further prove my point
thought it
that
was a place.
I am the theater inspiration in this room.
Theater inspiration.
Her path of theater inspired my path into theater.
Indirectly.
Indirectly.
Not Tupo, though.
Nah, I
Yeah,
just
I don't
show.
know.
I'm just here.
Yeah, so spent some time in Nauvoo, spent some time in Washington State. Is that it? I think that's it.
Hey, not gonna lie.
4 states.
That's
There's
pretty
4?
good. Yeah, what's the 4th one?
Wasn't that 4?
No, it's just
Nevada,
3.
Nauvoo or
Nevada,
Illinois
Nauvoo,
and Washington.
Washington.
Didn't you go to D.C.?
Oh, I did do that, but that was before. Technically, that was before school got out, so it wasn't the summer. But I did go to DC. I love that city. I love you, DC.
Sounded like a person.
Love you, love you, DC. Love you.
I love you, DC. Yeah.
Yeah, that's code. Whoever figures it out.
Okay, never mind.
What are you laughing at, dude?
Yeah, you're gonna give me a complex.
I was trying to. A what?
In today's episode, Lauren's gonna educate Tupo on
Thank
every
you on
little
all
thing.
the little words. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably why we don't have women guests, because they say a lot of long words, and I just don't understand.
Complex isn't a long word. Complex
said you're gonna make me
isn't a
feel-
complex word.
You're gonna give her a complex.
What does that? How do you give someone a complex? It's like what you're gonna. Never mind. It's like a wrestling move. It's complex.
WWE.
He says, "Oh, he complex. Oh." So explain for those that obviously,
What a
obviously I know what it
complex
is.
is?
I know what that is, but like obviously for those who are listening, just say.
Hey, Samuel, why don't you explain what
Yeah,
it is?
Sam.
I explain things to him all the time. It's your turn. Take the wheel.
Gosh. Well, a complex is when you like become hyper aware of something that you do because someone like acts a certain way every time you do it or brings it up all the time.
Interesting.
So like you keep laughing when I say things and it's making me slowly start to feel more and more self-conscious because I don't know what I said was funny.
I'm sorry.
So pretty soon, by the time this episode is over, I will have been silenced.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding.
Wow. Okay.
And it's your fault.
And
Yeah, it's
it
all
is
your
what it
fault.
is. I'm
And
not gonna lie.
That's an example of gaslighting.
And that is an example of the
It's your
Hatch
fault.
family. So I'm
No.
kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't you make me come after your family.
You're gonna go off.
So
all
I had
after
a
all 50
great
of them?
summer.
I
I
don't have the
did
time
get
for that.
COVID, unfortunately, but I made it through.
Oh yeah, you did get
But
COVID.
it was a good summer, very fulfilling, relaxing,
That was a big earthquake where you moved on that couch. bro.
adventurous. Something that I feel like, sorry, I'm not trying to step on any toes here, but something that I feel like needs to be addressed is the fact that everybody and their mom call my brother Sam, but I call him Samuel.
You used to call me Sam sometimes.
Interesting.
Sometimes, but the majority of the time I call him Samuel.
So you're the only one that calls him Samuel.
Well, my parents always call
Well,
him Samuel.
There's a kid that was on my basketball team that called me Samuel
Really?
for jokes. Yeah,
Who?
For jokes.
Javier,
That's funny.
Oh, I remember Javier. Oh, wow.
good guy.
Good guy. Good kid. Good kid.
Yeah, we just always have called him Samuel. And then the nickname Sam came from friends in school and places.
Then Satch came along from a little.
Yeah. Which one do you
Kid.
prefer? Samuel?
Sam is the one I'm used to the most, I guess, because everyone says it.
So does it bother you when we
Satch
call
comes
you
from
Samuel?
the real ones.
That's weird when people call me Samuel.
Even mom and dad?
No, that's different.
That's
yeah,
normal.
see, that's why me? What about me? Different as well?
No.
No?
Yeah, squeeze, suck in. Don't breathe for the rest of the episode.
So,
Yeah.
Samuel, how many times?
Does it feel weird, huh?
That
Makes you feel
feels weird. I'm used to calling you like Satch or Sam, bruh.
Yeah.
Samuel. What other names do you go by?
Well, I was in junior high. A girl used to call me Skyscraper.
Interesting.
A lot of things I can't say. And what? And I don't know. I've had a few nicknames.
Pistol Pete?
Hockey Stick.
Pistol Pete?
Pistol Pete.
Where did Pistol Pete come from?
Well, so Pistol Pete is a legendary NBA player back forever ago.
Oh, yeah.
And his nickname was Pistol Pete. And so Coach Wes at the high school that she works at.
You too.
Well, I'm a coach, yeah. He just called me that after watching me in basketball practice one day, and then it just stuck. Now he just calls me that.
Coach West does?
Yeah,
So
What
like
about-
since your senior year, you've been called
Pistol
Pistol
Pete. Yeah.
What about Buddy?
Yeah, my dad calls me Buddy all the time.
Does that bug you?
No.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
That's endearing.
What do they call you?
Sorry, there's an elder that I knew. He hated when someone called him bud or buddy.
bud.
No, like if like he got like irritated real quick. He's like, "Hey, buddy." And then he's like, "Don't ever call me that." I'm like, "Bud," and he gets mad because he's like, "It sounds like you're talking to a little kid." And I'm like, "Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. Yeah, you got a point."
Yeah, that's fair.
How about you, Lauren? Any nicknames?
Doink.
Bruh, what?
Just kidding.
No, I don't know. It's really hard to make nicknames out of my name. So
Everyone
I
just
don't
says
really-
Lauren.
sometimes,
It's
well, actually, they say
Lauren.
Lauren.
It's pronounced Lauren.
Yeah. Show me the O in her
I
name.
don't correct people because the line is too fine. Uh-oh.
Fantastic.
That's Sam's mom. Sister Hatch.
Special appearance.
Anyway.
That's why Sam loves it here. Anyways, go ahead.
Hey.
No, wait. No, what's your nickname?
Be careful.
Has anybody called you like L?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Larnie. My dad recently started calling me Larnie, which is funny.
As jokes.
I don't know though. It got kind of serious for a second, like a serious nickname, if that exists.
Serious nickname.
like
Just
the real deal.
I don't really have any nicknames aside from the usual girl nicknames like Princess or Girly or whatever. Yeah. Except for, there was a friend I had in high school who was really good with the nicknames, and she used to call me Sea Salt.
Wait,
Why?
Because, well, she first started calling me Featherface because every day in high school I did my hair the exact same way. I would gather the front pieces and I would put them into a bump and bobby pin them right here. And at the time I had bangs, and so my bangs were short enough that they would like poke, like when I pinned them up, the ends of them would poke out like that. And she once told me that they looked like feathers, so she started calling me Featherface. And then
Did you like that?
no, not really.
Hence why the nickname never stuck.
Yeah, then she started
Hence.
calling me Sea Salt because I think it was because we
Sea
we
salt
thought we
chips?
went together like the salt and the sea or something cheesy like that. So
Wow.
she started calling me like.
Were you like
Sea
best
Salt.
friends with her?
Yeah, we're
It's like
best
double stuffed
friends.
Oreos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that kind of
Our old
situation.
name.
Shout out
And
to
yeah,
Miss
I was
Richards.
really good friends with her. We did a lot of theater together.
Miss Richards?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
her.
the girl.
Yeah,
Who?
Oh,
Claire.
cares.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Claire Matheson. I love you.
Shout out. Who was that? She was-
She played Belle with me. We
Yeah.
both played Belle.
Yeah, you would have known her if you would have stayed in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
you
I
know-
forgot.
Dang,
I
you forgot?
learned that from the podcast. I didn't actually know that was happening while it was happening.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
I showed up
sad.
to like one audition. It was like for like the parts and stuff.
Mhm.
And she's like, just show up. Mrs. Richards. Mrs. Richards. Kissy. She.
Kissy.
Mom. I'm kidding. Mom. She was like, just come and just try it out. And I was like, well, I do live down the street. Literally just got. So I
You know
literally
what?
just
I
went over
do
there.
live down. the
I live down the street, so I showed
That's
up.
good.
And he still didn't show up.
Well, the thing is, like I said in the last podcast, I just didn't know anybody.
It's fine. You showed up when it was important, which was for you after.
Yeah.
One thing about Tupo, shows up when it's important.
Thank you. Thank
Not
you.
really. How many
Yeah.
graduations did you miss when we were supposed to sing at them?
How important was that for me? Not
It was
that
important for the group.
Bruh. At that time, I barely knew y'all. The second year,
No,
I just
He's
you did know
changed.
us.
He's
What
a
are you talking
changed
about?
man.
I barely knew y'all.
No, you knew us pretty well.
Freshman year? No, you kicked it,
It
with
was
what's
like
her
all
face.
of high school.
Okay, I
Like
showed
the
up
only
for
graduation you showed up to was your own.
That's what was
And I'm
important.
surprised.
That was important.
Man, whatever.
It was. Oh my gosh. Hi. Anyways, Lauren.
Mhm.
What got you into like theater and stuff?
Well, I didn't do any theater until I was in. That's a lie. When I was in 3rd grade, I was in a play because we were. No, it was 4th grade. I was in a play. No, it was 2nd grade.
No, it was actually kindergarten
I'm doing a terrible
and
job.
preschool.
No, it was in second
about first
grade.
grade.
We did a play, and my whole class was in it, and it was called Of Mice and Mozart.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I was mouse number 1, which is probably where my big head comes from. I was number 1.
What?
Where does your big head come from?
I'm just trying to figure out who said she had a big head.
I'm just trying to figure that out.
Well,
too.
I mean, I thought it was alluded to when you were making fun of me for being confident earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm actually not that confident.
We move on pretty quickly.
Yes, we do.
I don't remember a lot in
Yes.
short
But
term.
yeah, so I did that, and then I didn't do any theater until 9th grade, and it was because I decided that was the first year that the school offered a drama class, and I decided to take it.
Was that with Mr. Wallstead?
It was.
Dude, Mr. Wallstead's sweet.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's cool.
He is my D'Agostini. What D'Agostini is to you, Wallstead is to me.
Mm.
Anyway, so I yeah, that year we did like a musical review, and it was the first time I'd ever auditioned for anything like that. And I sang, this is actually cool. I sang one solo in that musical review, Home from Beauty and the Beast. So that was my first experience, real experience with theater. And then all through high school, I just kept doing it. And then my senior year,
Wait.
what?
What about Hairspray?
What about it? I did Hairspray.
Didn't you? Oh, I guess you didn't have a solo on that one.
What do you mean? Like a solo song?
Well, you said Home is the first theater thing.
Yeah.
Hairspray wasn't.
No, because I had lines. The musical review that they did in 9th grade, Mr. Wallstead wrote. And it was just like a story that combined different Broadway songs to like help tell the story from different Broadway musicals. So it wasn't like a musical.
Oh, I
And
thought you were talking when you sang that in Beauty and the Beast.
No. I was getting to that though, because it's kind of cool. Because that was my first time ever having lines or singing a solo song in front of people or doing theater at all. Then I did all the stuff in between, and then my senior year, I got cast in Beauty and the Beast, and I got to end my high school theater escapades singing the song that got it all started.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was kind of a full circle thing that was really meaningful to me.
Do you still do musicals and stuff today?
I want to keep doing them. I haven't done a lot since, because I chose not to. I didn't do any in college. It wasn't my major or anything. And the thing about college is if you're not doing, like if it's not your major, you probably don't have time for it. Like it's easy in high school to do like choir and theater and yearbook and sports and like all of the things. But when you get into college, especially like arts classes, like choirs and theater things, the schedule for them is crazy, and they're only like 1 credit hour usually, which is not a lot of credits when you're trying to get a degree. So anyway, I didn't do a lot because I didn't have a lot of time. I did Savior of the World in 2016, and then this past summer when I went to Nauvoo, that was the first time I'd done theater really since 2016. But now I have more time, so I'd like to keep doing it.
Nice. Wow.
Yep.
Sam?
Wow.
Not to brag, but
Let's brag.
I think I left them speechless.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us. I'm just kidding.
No. Okay. All right.
All right.
Since we have a first guest, female guest.
Yeah, Tonu. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Ah! Shout out to my boy Tonu.
No, Tonu. That was bad blood right there,
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, since you're first female guest, we got to ask you some female questions. Well, that sounds weird. We need
Sorry.
to ask you some questions to get a female perspective.
Nice.
Okay. I can
Now
give.
that we know you. So, take it away.
So, first question from our viewers: what do girls looking for a guy?
What do girls look for in a guy?
Yes, I said that correctly.
So this is a big question because there's a lot of people on this earth and everybody's different. So
True.
I can't, this is a disclaimer, I don't think I can answer this question for all girls, women in this world. But I would say a universal thing is someone who's kind and makes them feel safe.
Dang, Tupo, you didn't make the cut.
I know. I know. Hi.
You're kind. Funny.
Get out.
What I mean by that is, I feel like I don't know, how do I say this? In the world, there's a lot of scenarios in which women feel unsafe or maybe threatened, I guess. And so it's really important for someone to be kind and welcoming and so that we feel comfortable, I guess I would say.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very. So, I think we talked a lot about this yesterday. Okay, so you say you don't want to speak for all the girls, but what do you look for in a guy? What do you look for in a guy? There you go.
That he's kind.
That's it. Just kidding.
Just kind for him.
To me, sense of humor is important.
Got that on lock.
Someone who I look for someone who thinks or believes the same things that I believe. That's really important to me.
Values, morals.
Common morals and values.
Belief system.
Maybe not, yeah. Sorry, I was going to say maybe not just kind of. Maybe for sure the same on those things. Those are kind of non-negotiables for me.
Okay.
Politically too?
Less so, but that's still important, especially in my opinion, in this day and age where everything is so polarized. Can get kind of scary. People are very passionate. I think it's important to find someone who's passionate about things and what they believe in, but as we've all seen on both sides of that spectrum, there's some real intense people.
Some real doinks everywhere.
Real intense people on both sides. So yeah, I mean, I think common values and morals is really important because ultimately, if you're gonna live life together and you're gonna create a life together, it's really hard to do that when the foundation is different. So that's really important to me.
One more.
Oh yes, one more.
Yes.
We'll just keep it at 3
Yes.
so we don't have to hear your entire inventory.
Yeah, no one wants to hear that.
Well, no, I mean you don't have to expose yourself
Too much.
Yeah, this is already deep stuff. I don't know. I think adventurous maybe is how I would sum it up. Not being afraid to try new things, not being afraid to learn new things.
Does height matter?
Oh! Oh!
Uh,
How tall are you?
Me?
Yeah.
5'4".
Okay.
So does height matter?
This gives everyone
I'm pretty sure.
Perspective.
a perspective of your opinion based on your...
Okay, so height matters less than the other things I just named.
The
To
other
me.
things you named are necessities, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say.
So would you say 3 or 2?
What?
You're
Three.
So those are your 3 necessities. Everything else can be sacrificed if needs be,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with that. I think height. Okay. If someone's like, okay, I'm just gonna say that height doesn't matter. I tend to be more drawn to people who are either close to my same height or a little taller.
A little.
Depends.
What do you want her to say, man?
I mean, I
want
don't.
a guy that's 7'1".
I'm not gonna lie.
Yao Ming,
I'm
get
not
my
gonna,
number.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to expose, but there's a girl I know. She's like 4'8". She doesn't want to date a guy that's not under 6 foot.
That's not under 6
So
foot?
requirements, you have to be 6
Yeah,
foot.
to be 6.
She wants to be
I look
cradled
at
by
her.
this
I'm
guy?
like, do you want to look like his daughter or what?
She just wants someone to hold her like a baby, like a real
I
baby.
don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. But and then I kind of talked her down, and I was like, think about it. He's like almost 2 feet taller than you.
I did meet a girl along the way in my life who convinced me, because typically I would go for a girl that's shorter, not like crazy short, but if she's close to my height, it feels a little weird because I'm 6'1".
So she's like 6 foot. You're like, bruh.
No, I met a girl and she's like 5'11", and I after that experience, I was like, I could do
You're
it.
a giant.
I was like, I could do it.
Someone taller than you? You
No.
could do. Oh, you can't.
Someone that's like almost as tall as me, like only an inch or 2 shorter. I could do it.
Interesting.
But not taller.
No.
Think
Well,
about
no.
Tom Holland and Zendaya. They're changing the game. They're changing the
But think about it. It's
conversation.
Tom Holland.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they won't last.
And it's Zendaya.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're still giving us a good example.
Listen, all I know is Zendaya probably wears the pants in that relationship. Come on
Probably.
now.
Think about
But
it.
that's a good point. That's a good point. I just don't desire that. Now, listen, if I dated a girl that was an inch or 2 shorter than me, she put heels on, she's taller than me. Basically.
Dang.
So, in a way,
You just gotta wear
she's
heels.
taller than me. Now I just get like some lifted
Platform
Jordans.
shoes.
Yeah. Platform shoes.
Here we are.
Clunky, clunk.
The 70s.
Platforms. I'll get them hot
Platform
pink too.
shoes. Does a size? This goes for both boys and girls. Does size matter? Like body.
Okay.
Shape.
Okay.
Body shape.
Yeah.
Body shape.
You got to clarify your questions, my brother.
Does that matter?
Body shape?
Yeah.
I mean, well, for me, I'll answer first. For me,
For you, yes.
I don't necessarily want to like get a hug from whoever I'm with and disappear, or like be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
This is a touchy subject, too, fellas.
I'm sorry.
listen,
I'm
if you're
sorry.
okay, I'll be
All right,
honest.
never
I'll be
mind. I'm
honest.
sorry.
No.
Okay,
No.
I'm just like,
If
all right.
you're a big girl, there's nothing wrong. It's just it just doesn't fit me. You know, like that's just how it is. Like, and everyone's got like. What about you?
I like big girls.
Yeah, I know you do.
Sorry, it's just probably never mind. It's probably just different people, different
It
perspectives.
depends on who you are.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. What
Yeah.
I have to say about this is everybody's different. Everybody's preferences are different. I feel like it doesn't matter. Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't.
all I'm gonna say.
It doesn't matter. You're right. If you look at a lot of people go with the same shaped people majority of the time.
Well, yeah, sometimes
And
it depends. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say I don't think maybe a lot of the time that is a like conscious thing,
Mm-hmm.
but like a part of a relationship is the physicality of it. Like that is a part of the relationship, and like I'll be honest. Like it sounds funny, but I don't want to get swallowed by a giant girl. Like that would not be an enjoyable part of the relationship for me personally, and I don't think it would be enjoyable for her.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, if a person, well, yeah, this is a tough topic to talk about because I don't want to like.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Room 101.
My gosh,
We haven't offended anyone yet
you guys
that we know of.
Well, I was just thinking, I haven't thought this through, so I'm just gonna say it kind of as I think it. But like, if you're an athlete, for example, and you're around a lot of athletes or people who like the same, like if we're looking for compatible interests, sometimes people look similar physically because of their
common interest.
Because physicality plays into every aspect of your life.
Right. So like, I mean, if you, yeah, I don't know.
I used to never want to date a female basketball player.
Why? Because you were afraid she'd be too tall?
No.
Still single
she'd be tall. She what?
Nothing.
I was afraid that she would beat me sometimes.
Whoa.
So
I was a part of it.
I remember asking you
like
that.
every time.
It was a pride issue.
She like crossed him over and he's like, bro.
As a
Interesting.
16-year-old kid who wasn't too shabby at playing basketball, I didn't want to get crossed up by the girl I'd be dating.
Did you date a girl that played basketball? She wasn't good. Never mind.
Who?
You know who you are.
I don't think I ever did, but okay.
Maybe she just tried and she just never was good. Never mind.
What's the nickname?
Don't say it.
No, say it. No one knows the nicknames.
For real?
Yeah, we said Zoom Zoomer on like the last episode.
But this nickname is not like one to be proud of.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Oh.
I knew what he was talking about like 10 minutes ago.
Thank you.
He didn't even just say anything.
Yeah, that was...
No, don't.
She
no.
wasn't bad.
We better move on.
Okay, moving on. All right. If you had the chance to go back to start over with somebody, would you? Hold up. Okay, let me. All right.
She
Let's
wanted to
move on.
and we
All
can't.
right. If you had the chance to go back to start over with someone, would you go back and meet them again, or choose to not meet them at all? Move on from the subject, but go back.
We're talking about like anybody, or are we
Anybody.
talking about like
Anybody.
like a romantic interest?
Anybody.
Literally anyone.
Anybody in your whole life.
Okay, new question before I answer. Sorry.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I understand what's
She's
going on
running
here.
the podcast now.
She's doing crowd control and she's asking the questions.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Welcome.
It's because I'm older. 1 year older and wiser, too. Not 1 year older, though. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, we exposed you on that on the another podcast. But anyways, go ahead.
So is this like, when you say someone, are you talking about like someone you've had a fallout with?
Anybody. It can be anybody in your life.
Listen, I think we do need to narrow it down because it would be different depending on the type of person.
All right, Sam, go ahead. This is your question. You can narrow it down.
I think it's a good thing to go with maybe someone like romantically.
That was the topic we were on
Cool.
before.
All right.
Because with the way the question is now, it's like, yeah, I have like 6 friends I wish I never met. No one's gonna say that.
Like Tupo.
Yeah.
Would you go back and not meet me again?
Like, why would they be your friends if?
Fair
would you
enough.
want to? Okay,
I'll go back.
So
because I probably met you at one of the auditions at Beauty and the Beast. Just never saw you there.
Maybe, but I didn't even
he
audition.
didn't go to the audition. Remember?
Yeah,
It's
you
all
just
about
were
me.
there.
I
But that
did
was
this.
Hairspray. Hairspray is before Beauty and the
just
Beast.
signed up because she was in it.
But Hairspray was before Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I also didn't audition for that one.
Nice. All right, well, never mind.
Yeah, he just. So maybe that does say more about you. You can just walk on to productions, and I had to go through the grueling audition process.
Yeah, the first
and the
one.
callbacks.
The first one I ever auditioned for was Cinderella.
See, must be nice having younger siblings, huh?
Mm.
Hey, the youngest are the best. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so this question: if you had the chance to go back and start over with someone, would you go back and meet them again, or choose not to meet them at all?
Yes.
And we're narrowing it down right now to
People
like
you've
people
had.
you've
Yes.
had. Okay.
You were romantically involved with to any capacity.
Oh.
Every experience I've had, although it didn't work out, I wouldn't want to not have met them. I'd rather go back and meet them again, I guess.
So okay, when you say meet them again, does like you don't remember what you had, or like you remember everything? You just want to do.
I think when it says meet that, well, I don't know. I didn't.
Knowing what you know now, going back and meeting them again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would still.
I would.
Meet them again.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's not I can't right now sitting here I can't think of a single person in my life that I wished I had never met. Which maybe makes me lucky. Cuz maybe people have a long list of people they wish they'd never met. But has anyone like truly ruined your life so bad that you'd wish you never met them?
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people that I wish you have never met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Everyone wishes I wouldn't. I wish I didn't meet. But that's also maybe the person I would go back and meet again with the knowledge I have now.
Same.
Oh, that's a good point. Me too.
Because things would have worked out differently and a lot better than they did.
But like, I mean, we talked about this before. I'm like, but if it wasn't for that moment or that, like, you know, that hardship in your life, or if it was hard or not.
It was hard.
Well, yeah, for that hardship in your life, you wouldn't be the person you are today. Sorry, I'm talking like this, and Sam's gonna get mad at me. So,
Yeah, you've been doing the entire episode.
I'm sorry. Okay.
He is. He's
Thank
sorry.
you. So,
But the difference between that question and this question is I have the knowledge of what happened. So those experiences still are with me.
but it's not with them. That's crazy. Interesting.
That's what would make it worth going back and changing it, because you know what you could do differently.
Yeah, I think if I went back knowing what I know now, I'd probably be in a much different spot right now. Like in life.
Yeah, well, because there's things that you experience that build you up, whatever, create who you are, trials and all the things. But then also that comes along with it, there's a lot of fluff that are self-inflicted. That if you were to go back, you can get rid of a lot of the fluff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And some of the fluff like is what holds you back, in my opinion.
No, that's true. That's true. Sorry, when I thought about this question, well, when I was reading while y'all were talking, y'all made me realize it is like it's good to go back and like with the knowledge that you do have, go back and just start over. It probably could turn out better. You never know. It probably just not turn out at all.
I feel like I would have been a better friend. I gotta be careful. Can't get too specific, but like knowing what I know now, I think I'd be obviously you'd make better decisions, but also I feel like I would conduct myself in a much more mature way. In a much more, I don't know. I guess I'll stick with that. Much more mature way.
What would be going through your mind like when you meet them again? What'd you think? Like, what would be going through your mind? But like, oh, they're gonna say this. Oh, then this is gonna happen. Oh, then this is gonna happen.
No, I wouldn't be saying that.
Okay.
Because I am a part of the experience, so I have control over certain directions in which things can go.
Yeah, so like even though you know what you know now, if you went back and met them again, it would end up differently. The stuff that happened before wouldn't happen the same again because you're trying to be different. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yes.
I already know what happened, which means I can make something different happen.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that might like put a wrinkle in the
multiverse.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
maybe
Yeah.
Cause multiple timelines because of that.
yeah, it might be kind
Hi.
of an issue.
Have you seen Loki? Come on.
Next thing you know,
Have you seen Loki?
Yes, I have. It's pretty nice.
Owen Wilson is your right hand man.
Season 2
Season
filming right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Pretty nice. All right, y'all. How do y'all deal with stress?
Just
Nice.
dropped it.
I'm gonna be honest. Why not? How do y'all deal with stress?
What a transition.
Very great transition, ain't it? What you like go to? Like when you're really stressed out, what you like go to? For me?
Am I? Oh yeah, go.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, ladies first.
That's you.
Well, I've actually dedicated a fair amount of recent years to figuring out how to deal with stress in healthy and appropriate ways. And what the conclusions I've come to are, it's never good to back away unless it's okay to take a break from like something, but it's never good to let the stress overtake you and back away and get lost in it. What's better is to lean into it, which means like it has a lot to do with being mindful and figuring out or recognizing that you're stressed and then living anyway. Living like is this too deep?
No.
Should I just say like go for a hike or
See
what?
all the questions? We've been going deep. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not explaining myself well, but like it's never good to retreat every time because then you let the stress control you. You become acted upon instead of an agent, right? So in order to do that, you have to get into the right mental space. So I like to write my feelings down. Helps me figure them out better. I like to meditate.
Okay, meditate. Writing them down. Like you're like, I feel angry right now. You just start writing it down, like underline it majorly.
I'm angry.
You're like,
I mean,
"Roar."
you can do that.
No,
Just
it's
write.
It's like a journal, right?
Yeah, like just write down like what you're feeling, what's happening that made you feel that way, why you think you feel that way.
Wow.
Like that's not always possible. Last year when I taught English, I was stressed 24/7 and I would get intense anxiety in the middle of a day. And you can't just like
Go home.
tell 28 7th graders to stop talking while you sit at the back of the room and write your feelings down. But like, it's all what I guess to sum up all of my beliefs about how to deal with stress, I would say that you have to like be mindful of what you're thinking so that your next actions aren't driven by stress. They're driven by the knowledge that you have that you're stressed or that you're anxious, and you're making more conscious decisions about what you're going to do with that stress. Am I going to let it control me, or am I going to let it exist while I go and do what I want to do? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So anything that gets you to that point, if it's meditation, if it's writing things down, if it's like leaving the room and like cooling down, whatever.
Understood. I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I would always when I was angry, I would always write I hate this person, like multiple times.
You're creating a hit list?
Yeah, like I was a little kid. I was like when someone made me mad, I hate this person. I write their name and underline it. I'd be like, I hate this person, and I underline their name. I was like a little kid, and I'm not gonna lie, that's helped a lot. And I was like, I'll close the book. I'm like, save it for later, and I walk away.
You literally just created a hit list.
I feel like that's fine. I mean, at least you're not screaming at them that you hate them.
I was like a 6, 7. Well, first off, most of the time when I got angry, it was because of my siblings. Shout out to my siblings.
Shout out to all 50 of them.
Shout out to all. Not gonna lie, most of them. Okay, not all of them. Most of them, most of the time, it was my nieces and nephews because I grew up with them.
Yeah.
I grew up a lot, and I would get when you're a little kid, you You're a little kid. You don't. And a lot of things can upset you, but at the same time, you can forget it like within the next 5 minutes. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that. So like when I got mad, I always wanted to remember, and I was like, I hate this person. I underlined it and I closed the book. So like, I need to find that notebook. Yeah.
I just like to go play basketball as my time to decompress. And I think how to deal with stress effectively is you create good habits.
Mm-hmm.
You create a lifestyle that has good habits, and that gives you everything you need to deal with stress.
Being on the mission, how did y'all deal with stress then? Since you're like kind of limited to like a lot of stuff, you can't really
In
go
the
on.
mission?
Yeah.
Well, when you're a missionary, they actually have a fancy, you know how it is.
Yeah,
they have-
ATML.
Yeah, what is it called?
ATML.
It's the name, not the abbreviation.
ATML.
What?
Adjusting to missionary life.
Adjusting to missionary life, and they have some good things in there that would be helpful. But for me, I wasn't. That was not a stressful time for me.
Same. You know?
Like it wasn't. I wouldn't use stress to describe the emotions that went into that experience.
I just felt like I was just busy all the time.
You were busy. See, I just felt like I had nothing to do.
Well, okay, never mind. During the time,
It was
yes.
COVID.
Okay, COVID time. That's true.
That's
So,
lest you think my brother was a lazy missionary. He was not.
but
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
but not when we weren't like locked down or anything. Like in the mission, there were definitely times when stress came on, but like pressure. There's pressure that comes with stress, and that pressure, actually, I wouldn't say I necessarily enjoy it, but I perform at my best under that pressure.
Okay.
So I kind of, when there was a lot of pressure, like I was always in charge in one of my zones. I was always in charge of grabbing clips because we do a live stream every week. I was in charge of editing it, so I had to like grab all the clips. I filmed a lot of it, so I had to edit those individual clips and put it into one big thing. Then I had to set up the live stream and do all this technical work over with a lot of technology that sucked and wasn't really, was a lot more hurtful than helpful. And so there were times when it was stressful, but that pressure helps me create quality things.
You know, one thing that helps me with stress and stuff is like music. You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
same.
like jamming out to some music. You know, calming down. Going out for a drive helps. Not
Oh, I
angrily,
like doing
not
that
angrily,
too.
but like it helps you decompress.
I like doing that too.
I can't do a drive if I'm stressed, really.
Do you go for a run?
I go hit the courts. Yeah, I go play basketball is what I like to do.
Understood. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's okay. I also try to do some sort of exercise. But what I was gonna say was I have a playlist on Spotify that I named Panic Button, and it's like a bunch of songs that like calm me down or like yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought the camera needed to be restarted.
Oh, I just checked it like 5 minutes ago.
So it's panic button. Is it like spelled differently or just panic button?
No, it's just Panic Button. That's
Nice.
what I call it. I thought I was being
Everyone
clever.
go find that on Spotify if you want.
Yeah,
a
go
Panic
find.
Button
It's a
playlist.
private playlist, so
Never mind.
jokes on all you. Can't find it, but music does help. Also, physical activity. I like doing high fitness. That
Nice.
gets my
Believe it or not, eating healthier helps with stress.
true.
Eating?
Eating healthier.
Oh,
not
healthier.
eating.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry, all I heard was eating.
I know.
Stress eating, not helpful. That's what it goes along with what he was saying about habits, creating good habits. Because what are some examples of not good habits that you fall into when you're stressed?
Eating too much.
Same.
Do you really? Do you like consciously like? You aware of that? Like, I'm stressed. I'm gonna go eat. I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? You talking to?
Yeah,
Oh.
fool.
I'm gonna be honest. When I'm stressed, I usually just go to sleep. Like I don't really eat when I'm stressed.
So okay, so you don't stress eat.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
I stress eat. I have done that before, but it's not like, oh, I'm stressed, I'm gonna go eat. It's like usually
You just eat.
Like if I'm already eating something and then I just like don't stop. But that doesn't happen very often anymore. It did before. When I was in the yeah.
No, go ahead. What were you about to say?
Well, I don't know if I want to say it.
Yeah, so I don't know what I do. I just work on other things when I'm stressed.
Never mind.
If it's a bad habit, like homework in high school, I had tons of it. I didn't do it.
Same. I
wouldn't play ball, or I worked on like music or something.
Avoidance.
Yes, I procrastinate.
But it's not because I'm like scared of it.
I just didn't want to do it.
It's just like
it's called. There's a name for this. It's called. Well, yeah. There's procrastination, but what is it called when you never do it?
Fail.
No.
Big F.
It's called experiential avoidance.
See, big words. Like I
that's
said.
not even that big of a word, dude.
Experiential avoidance. It's when you have things in your life that they either stress you out or they cause some sort of discomfort. So whether that's stress or anxiety or you just hate it or you it makes you bored or whatever. All those emotions and feelings fall under the category of discomfort. Like I'm uncomfortable. They all make you uncomfortable in some way. And so you look for other things to do instead of the things that need to be done, which is also called procrastinating.
Yeah.
But experiential avoidance, actually, maybe I should, in case some clinical psychologist comes and listens to your podcast, I should look this up.
Because obviously, we have
we got clout.
All the time.
Totally.
With the psychologists.
But one thing that kind of helped me with that, with homework and stuff, was my sisters. They would help me break it down instead of doing, because my mindset was do it all at once. No, they helped me just do one assignment at a time. Do this first and then go take a break, then come back and then do the next assignment. And that's how I passed 11th grade.
He didn't even graduate.
I barely made it.
Experiential avoidance has been broadly defined as attempts to avoid thoughts, feelings, memories, physical sensations, and other internal experiences, even when doing so creates harm in the long run. So, the homework example, I mean, he had a lot of it, right? Did your homework cause you stress, or was it just a lot of it?
It's just the thought of it.
Yeah, so
I just
to avoid...
didn't want to repeat the same classes. That's what caused me stress.
So, yeah, but the homework... I'm talking specifically about the homework you had. Did the actual assignments cause you stress?
Math did, but that's about it.
Was it because you didn't know it?
Just because math was
just
just
didn't
not
make
my
sense.
strong suit.
So it's like you didn't like the thought of... the thought that there was so much, or the realization that there was so much of it caused you distress, and so that's what causes you to go do other things.
Yeah, I guess.
This is a plug for therapy. I've learned a lot of things in therapy. It helps you understand your brain better.
What was that for,
and
man?
then you bore people in their podcast by using the big words that you've learned as you've gone to counseling.
So according to my photosynthesis, my hypothesis comes to the conclusion. I'm kidding. Big words. You feel big words. Have no idea what those mean. All right, another transition, a perfect transition. It's an idea. We need to pick, transitions. But
once you get sponsors, then you can.
You want to sponsor us?
She has nothing to sponsor us with.
Yeah.
So that's a no. All right.
Sponsors make for great transitions.
All right, everybody. We hit an hour. You already know what time it is. It's your favorite segment. Do you know what time it is?
Segment.
No, I don't actually.
It's get you toots out. Toot. It's Would You Rather. Oh, welcome, Lauren, to Would You Rather.
Thank
hope you
Happy
enjoy
to be here.
Hope you enjoy this
I
part.
love how we treat it like it's a game show, but no one wins anything.
I know, but at the same time, these questions just are
no
amazing.
No one wins anything?
No.
I'm out. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could win something.
Me too, but sometimes, you just got to deal with it because life just be like that.
Again,
okay?
once you get sponsors.
Okay, would you rather? Would you rather fight a chicken to the death every time you get into a car, or fight an orangutan to the death once a year, but you get a sword?
The orangutan. That's easy.
No,
You know how
remember-
big those things are?
Remember
Like
when that one monkey ripped that lady's face off?
Yeah.
the orangutan?
No, it was a chimpanzee.
Yeah, they you never. That's
Yeah, imagine that
But
chimpanzee.
that
but
chimp-
times that by 10.
But no, listen, that chimp was hyped up on drugs, by the way.
What? Who was?
Wait, what
The
happened?
chimp
Wait,
was.
The chimp was?
Yeah.
I thought you said chick, and I was about to throw
No,
something at
the
you.
chimp was like had some drugs in it or something.
and it ripped the
And
lady's face
and
off.
That's why it reacted the way it did. Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I think
I think that's how it goes. Unless that's another chimp. incident.
chickens cannot be hard to fight off.
Okay,
Have you ever fought a chicken?
No.
I have.
What?
And
Where?
on my mission, I was in Montana.
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 I fought a lot of things: goats, chickens, cattle. I've done it all.
He fought a bull. He won.
And are they hard to fight?
Chickens, they're irritating, and yeah, they scratch you up.
But you think that an orangutan would be easier?
You have a sword,
Oh.
You fight to the death.
and it's once a year. You could hype it up and make money off of it too. And the annual orangutan showdown.
But imagine like you going into a car and you're like, "Hey, check this out. Watch a chicken pop up." They're like, "What?" Hop
Oh
in.
my gosh.
You could, but I feel like fighting an orangutan is way cooler.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. You've convinced me. That's my answer too.
See, I would fight a orangutan too because,
That would make me money.
well, yes, first off,
What a
but second off,
businessman.
B, I drive for a living.
Be aggressive.
I drive for a living. And you know how many cars I get into every day?
Yeah, how many chickens you gotta fight?
I'll fight like at least like 200 chickens at the end of the day. I'm like going in and out of a car.
That's such a random would you rather.
No, like think about it. Like I get into a car, I'm like, frick. I'm just like, bruh. And then I'm like, I was like, can you move that car? I'm like, no. I'm like scratches everywhere. Like, no.
So the question is it the
Please.
same?
Not doing it.
Is it the
Please.
same chicken or different chicken every time?
Well, you fight it to the death. So obviously, when you kill that chicken, you have to like
To the
find
death.
another chick. It just comes back to life. You're like, you thought you were done with me.
They just keep coming from
That's
who
funny.
knows where.
I'd want to watch you fight chickens.
Fight me,
Yeah.
dude. No, the
I
funny
feel
thing is you
so
try to
bad
catch
for
the
you.
chicken. That's the hard part, dude. Trying to catch a pig sucks.
Yeah, I didn't work with pigs on my mission.
All right. Would you rather?
Actually, I did once. Wow. Okay, sorry. What?
Would you rather have 100% shot of getting $1,000 or a 50% shot of $1 million?
50.
Hmm.
Wait, 100% shot of how many dollars?
1,000.
Yeah, 50. 50-50 for the
Yeah,
million.
I would say 50 as
It's
well.
like you flip a coin.
Yeah.
It's like
Because
Worth it.
$1,000 seems a lot less than it used to now that I'm older and have a job. But $1 million seems like a lot.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
I'll go for the
confident in my
million.
abilities to make $1,000 at the present moment, but I'm not confident in my abilities to make $1 million. So I'd
Interesting.
rather. But I'm not a betting person, so this seems a little bit
Get that
too.
straight. Not a
This
betting
seems
person.
a little too gambly
I'd do it.
Gambly.
for me.
Okay. All right. Sorry. This
What's
is
your
gonna be,
answer?
This is gonna be a long. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
50-50.
Oh.
The 50-50.
You got to go for the mill.
Yeah. Why not?
The
Why
mill.
not? Why not? All right. All right.
Like crazy.
This is a long one. So, if you were stranded on an island with no food, with you, your dog, and your siblings, would you kill your dog to feed your siblings or let your siblings starve?
Why did you? Okay.
Okay, I'd kill the dog.
Would you?
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as it's a bigger dog.
Okay.
Read it again.
Our dog can't feed anybody.
Samuel.
Yeah, it's too small.
Welcome to our podcast.
Also, okay, read it again.
All right. If you were stranded on an island with no food, it's you, your dog, and your siblings. Would you kill your dog to feed your siblings or let your sibling die of hunger?
I would not let my sibling die of hunger.
You gonna feed them yourself or what?
Feed them.
Like a dog?
The dog.
I guess that's the option.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem so judgy now.
Does it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Sorry. My processing time was slower than yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
More mega geniuses over here.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather get a pimple the night before an important date, every date, before like an important date, or get sick every time after an important date is over?
Does that carry into marriage?
I don't know. It's just a question.
Where did you find these?
That's a good one.
In the internet.
That's
On the
actually a
internet.
really good one.
You're gonna get a pimple. Get a pimple.
I hate being
Then-
sick. I hate being sick because... So I think I mean, you can cover up a pimple.
It's like
Where's
right
the
here.
pimple?
It's like right here. It's like,
Yeah, that's the
like-
question is, where's the pimple?
How big is it?
Is it one of the, yeah.
It's on your nose. It's like, bam. And then you try to squeeze it.
You know what? I'll take the getting, well,
Think about how
I already get pimples, so I don't really
If-
care.
if you get sick, you're incapacitated for like
What kind of sickness?
a day or two.
Like what? You just sneezing?
We
Or-
got things to do around here. We can't be getting sick all the time.
Got bad sinuses, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we can't be getting sick all the time.
Yeah. Yo, we can't, can we?
Can we?
We can't.
Yeah, we gotta get things done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder who this message is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're listening.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
listen
know- I know
closely,
you're
okay?
listening too.
Yeah.
I'm not participating in this.
Yeah, she is. She started it.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I did say
So
that.
what would you choose?
What'd you guys choose?
I chose the pimple because I can cover it up.
I really get sick. I don't care.
I choose the pimple because I already get them anyways.
I can do pimple, but at the same time, I can't. I don't know. I really never had to deal with that growing up.
Must be nice.
Hey, what's your thoughts about spiders? Or
Oh,
tarantulas?
I hate spiders.
All right, ready for this one? Okay, only be able to wash your wait. Sorry, eat a live worm or be locked in a room with a tarantula for an hour.
Oh my
But
gosh.
but you do not know where the tarantula is.
Oh no.
Eat a worm.
Yeah,
Get some protein. Might as well.
I've eaten snail. I could eat it. I could eat a worm.
Those
I could stomach ache.
That's cargo.
Stomach it.
But listen, it's also easy to even if you don't know where the tarantula is.
But you know it's
No,
in
just stop there because it's a tarantula.
But
Who
listen,
even cares?
No,
there.
no,
It's like this big.
No,
I
listen,
hate-
Listen, you look up at the ceiling, it's not there. You look up at the floor, it's not there.
And it's like, where is it? It's on your back.
It's on
So
the,
it's either on you or not near you.
No, it's on you. This is how I am. As soon as he said that, the picture in my mind was me in a completely white room with no furniture, no rug, no anything, just like
And the tarantula's white
a
as well.
sterile room, and the tarantula is just there. And if you look around and you don't see it and you're like turning in circles, that means it's on the back of your head. And that makes me want to throw up
probably
all
feel
over
Dang, the back of
everything.
your head? Why not like your back or like your leg?
Well, the back of you somehow, somewhere.
What if it was on your chest?
I hate spiders. Move on.
Man, I feel like a lot of girls are afraid of spiders.
I don't like spiders.
Me neither. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you should see when we see a spider.
What happens?
Well, like it's just like we just sit there, like you kill it, no, you kill it, and
depends on
nobody
where it
wants to
is.
kill it. And my mom comes in and saves the day every time because she doesn't care.
She's like, Papa! You're like, yay!
She's like,
It's like-
she's like, get over it.
If it's on the
guys."
wall, I'll get it. If it's on the floor, I'll get it. If it's crawling around on like objects, I tried not. I don't like to get it because a lot of times I miss, and
You're
then
like,
I lose
fire!
it, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm like, I don't know if I even want to attempt that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yuck.
All right. Give up your salary for the next 5 years or give up everything you have right now in the bank.
For how long?
Just right now. Just give it up.
Just give it up.
And
from the
start
beginning.
over?
Well, I'm already broke, so I'll take that one.
You mean start over?
Yeah.
Like
Or give up your salary for the
Tomorrow?
next 5 years.
I'll give up. I'll start over right now.
Interesting.
yeah, that's what I choose.
Man, these are too easy for y'all. All right.
What's your answer?
Give up everything I have now. I can work tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. These
see?
questions are too easy for you.
I'm sorry.
He roasts us
Okay.
for 1 second, and you're the same.
That's
All right. Find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault. I asked you this yesterday.
I hate this question.
I asked you this yesterday.
A witness to a deadly assault.
Yes. Like you seen someone get murdered and you're like,
Well,
I'd rather find a dead body.
considering I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts,
Typical woman.
typical.
and I feel like you can't be saying that stuff.
Yeah, it's 2022, Sam.
Oh, sorry. Typical
No.
64 genders.
You have to. Oh my gosh. Samuel.
I'm a velociraptor. I'm sorry. Okay. Move on. Okay.
What I was gonna say is what I've learned from my true crime education that I've given myself. I feel like it's always bad to be in a place where a crime occurs because then you're a suspect. But I guess it is also bad when you find a dead body because you're also a suspect.
Nice.
But I feel like it's better. You're less of a suspect if you just find the body than if you were there when it happened. So I would say I guess I would rather find a dead body, although that would probably really mess me up.
You?
Find the dead body.
What?
Because usually if you find a dead body, your brain has a hard time trying to process it all. Because it's out of the pattern of your life, what you've experienced. So you're mostly in shock, I feel like, or I would be. But I don't have to witness someone dying or getting killed or something and then seeing the dead body. Like, the dead body is just finding a dead body is less trauma.
Okay. Less trauma. Okay. Understood.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
I would do the second one, the deadly assault. I just want to see where things would go. I'll get so scared. It'll be so.
You are a troubled young man.
I know. But, okay, last one. Yeah? Y'all ready for this one?
Yeah.
Would you rather? I need to read this one. Would you rather fart out loud during a presentation or snort while laughing on a great first date?
Fart in a presentation.
No, I would rather snort.
I'd fart in a presentation,
Explain.
dude.
Explain.
Why?
Ugh. Because that's easier for me to recover from.
A fart in a presentation is pretty easy to recover.
No.
Yeah.
That that is the most awkward. You know when you're in a room and someone does that
It's like your presentation
and
to
you're
the
like
CEOs. You're
everybody feels awkward and you're just like waiting for someone to say something and no one ever does, and so then everybody's just like wondering who it was, and then it's just awkward. But if you like it's easier to own up to a snort because
you're presenting.
No.
And
Hold on.
Who did that?
Hold on. Have you ever farted in front of like a group or something and then you've owned it? Have you ever done that? Like, yep, that was me, guys. I farted. You ever done that?
Sam does it all the time.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time in high school.
Yeah, no. So basically, do I have to tell you?
Did it actually happen in real life?
You don't have to give the experience to say yes or no.
I didn't own it like that. There have been times, I'm thinking of one specific time where it was obvious that it was me.
Everybody knew.
Did you say something?
I acted embarrassed, which was enough.
Okay, that's fine.
So, yes.
Listen, I just know from experience in high school. I'd do it in class, just like it would just happen. Like, it's not like I forced myself and wanted to do it. It just happens sometimes. And I'm like, oh, well, sorry, guys, that was me. And it's like, people are like, ew, and then it's like, whatever. So
what do you...
So I could do a presentation and just let it fly and be like, oh, and just like you can laugh it off. It's pretty funny. Who doesn't laugh at
So
farts?
so what do you think do you feel like you could own up to a snort, or is that really difficult for you?
No. I could own up to a snort, but what I'm saying is like, if you're on a date, I would prefer. It's all about preference. I would prefer not to do that on a date.
Hot take.
And because I could easily fart in front of somebody, like I could do it.
Hot take. I think snorting while laughing, unless it's excessive, is endearing.
Okay, well.
Let me see. It just says, yeah, while laughing. Okay, there's one. There's one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. On a
Every
great first
time
date.
your husband just laughs that way.
On the first grade date. Oh, on the first grade. All right, so this one time, back in my elementary days, I was like in first grade. So every morning they would send like the kids to go up and like say the Pledge of Allegiance in the principal's office, you know?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, I pledge allegiance to the flag. So
That's how the pledge goes.
We know what the pledge is.
You know, okay.
Just
Anyways,
kidding.
let me finish. Okay. We all went. So the teacher chose 5 people. And out of that 5 people, it was me and my crush. I had a crush on.
Ooh.
So I was like in first grade. I was walking over there and I was nervous the whole time.
And you farted?
Yo, we got into the thing and then they're like, everyone please stand. And me, I like ripped one. I was like, and then like I got scared and I was like, bruh. And then it wasn't loud though. It was like quiet, but it stank. Like,
Oh, no.
It was like silent but deadly.
Oh,
and
no.
like filled up the room. We were like saying the Pledge of Allegiance. And then like one of the principal was like smelling.
Dude, that's
And
like,
then I was still like, like a sixth grade, like in first grade, like Pledge Allegiance to the flag.
that's like when I was in 5th grade. I sat next to this really big kid. And I sometimes that would happen, and then I was terrible because I would just blame it on him. I'd be like, "Ew, dude!"
Oh, you're messed
You
up.
did
You're
that?
messed
And the
up.
entire class was like, "Ew!"
So mean.
And it was funny.
Yeah, I was
Oh
the
my
big
gosh.
kid.
So if anyone's wondering, I'm the nice one. The kind.
No one's
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just like to have a good time.
And I don't. Just kidding.
well,
Well, we better end it there.
on a good note. Yeah, last note.
Good last note.
Thank y'all for coming today. Yes, we're gonna end it off. Sam, would you like to? No, Josh is not here.
Oh man, you're right.
Sam, hit that beat.
Dun, dun. Sorry, that's the whole.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm not gonna. Josh is not
I'd
here.
like
It's not gonna
to
be the same.
sincerely thank you for allowing me to.
Yeah, thanks for
join
coming
you
on.
Today.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Lauren.
This was really fun.
It's Lauren.
Lauren. Shout out to Lauren.
It's okay. You call me what you want.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be back.
She'll be
We'll
back.
see.
Thank you. Any last words to the people?
Yeah.
Those are great words.
Nice.
Wow.
Remember who you are and what you stand for.
Want to do any
Nice.
plugins or what?
Don't do what?
Shout out to anybody. I'm waiting for you to drop a beat anytime. I'm just
Oh,
trying
you want me to
fill
drop the beat?
time. Yes, please.
Sam, drop that beat.
Sam, drop it, bro. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
This is one of your throwaway beats?
Yeah.
I see.
Anyways, we'll see you next time.
See y'all next time. Hey, keep on. Deuces.
Keep on.
And hey, stay that peace of mind.
Yes, sir.
Love y'all. Deuces.
Bye.